Ever pulled your credit score online and then had your lender tell you something completely different, like 100 points different before you start thinking there's some conspiracy going on? Let me explain what's really happening. I am Ron Siegel, certified liability advisor, helping families build wealth through strategic debt management. Here's something that confuses a lot of people. They'll call me up and say, Ron, I checked my credit score online and it was 720, but when my lender pulled it, it came back at 620. What's going on? Are they pulling something over on me? Stop right there. No conspiracy. Think about it this way. Your lender only gets paid when they get you to the closing table. They need you qualified for that home loan. They absolutely want your scores as high as possible. So why would they lowball your credit score? It makes no sense. What's actually happening is much simpler. There are different scoring models, even within the same credit bureau. You heard of FICO, right? Most credit scores use FICO. But here's the thing. FICO has many different versions, and I've been doing this. I've helped the first family that I helped get a loan was in 1983, and I still need to look at notes sometimes to keep them all straight. The score you pull online, that's usually FICO's version 8. When you're applying for an auto lease, they might use version 8 or maybe 2, 5, or 4. Credit card companies, they could use 8, 3, 2, 5, or 4. And mortgage lenders, they use versions 2, 5, and 4. See where this gets confusing? You might pull your score from website that uses one model and your lender pulls a completely different version. Same information, different rules. It's like playing two different card games with the same deck. Each model weighs things differently. One might care more about your mortgage payment history. Another might focus heavily on your credit card usage. In the auto world, they're probably looking more closely at your car payment history than your credit cards. Some facts, same facts. Different scoring algorithm, different outcomes. So what does this mean for you? First, stop worrying that your lender is trying to cheat you. They're not. Second, understand that when you're making the biggest purchase of your life, buying a home, the mortgage credit score is what matters, period. You've got to play by their rules. It doesn't matter what you pulled from your free monitoring site or what you saw on Credit Karma. What matters is the score your lender generates using the mortgage industry scoring model. That's the number you need to work with. That's the score that determines whether you qualify and what rates you'll get. Want to get your financial house in order before you start the home buying process? Head over to rsrlinks.com/keysteps, rsrlinks.com/keysteps, and get that. Whoops, that popped right off again, didn't it? And for the free tools that helps you understand exactly where you stand. You'll see your credit score. It's pulled once a week. It's a soft pull, so it doesn't affect your credit. It also monitors your credit, so if somebody pulls credit on you, you get told immediately in case you're dealing with identity theft. Remember, strategy beats rate always, but you can't develop a strategy without knowing the right numbers first. That is your Credit Matters segment brought to you by rsrlinks.com/debt-free, rsrlinks.com/debt-free.